All right. Colleen Ballinger. So all I know about her, like the accusations being made are that she's like a little too close to kids. I've known that she's like been homeschooled and like she was just being weird around kids, like sending an underwear to like a 14-year-old at the time and like kind of like doing all this gossip. She was like way too close in the inner circle. She made the inner circle and like chat groups of her fans, but they're all kids. So she's like as far as the accusation goes, she's being weird with kids, and it seemed to me like she was trying to be a part of the kids, which is weird because they're like really young kids, you know, and she was an adult at the time, and she's like 34, 36, something like that right now. And so all this is swirling around, and this is her reaction to that, or apology, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Here we go. Oh, bust out the guitar. Or ukulele, I guess.
Hey.
Hey.
It's been a while since you saw my face.
Well, I'm not like a
I haven't
fan,
been doing
so
so great, so I
it's like one of the first times I've seen your
A
face.
lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining
To you, I've seen that part. Okay, but just like she's gonna ultra like sing Riz her way out of this. It's just crazy. It's crazy. What was she thinking? What was she thinking? But I don't know. Something's got to be off about her, right? Like it goes deeper than that. Like as far as like her love life, but this has nothing to do with that, right? The accusations are her and some children. You know what I'm saying? So this got to be something wrong with this woman, right?
Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip.
She did that. Are we ready, kids? But she probably couldn't. It's not the right time to say that. But she's probably thinking about, you know, get that SpongeBob intro song vibe.
Train, you're chugging down the tracks of misinformation, the toxic gossip train. You got
I don't know. She's talking about, it's just a toxic gossip train. You just like it because it's entertaining. But I mean, as far as I know, all these children have receipts. They have recibos.
Station, toxic gossip train.
She's got to be off. I'm sorry.
And harass me for my past. 'Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey,
What?
At least you're having fun.
So she's just like playing victim, I guess. Like, yo, this is you guys are spreading misinformation and gossip about me, and I hope you're having fun, and it's not true, and it's making me feel like crap. But you know what? As long as you're having fun, I guess that's fine, right?
Hi everyone.
I don't know about
wanting
that.
to come online and talk to you about a few things.
All right.
Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say.
Maybe there's a reason why they're a part of your team.
You realize that they never said that I...
Maybe you shouldn't come out here busting a ukulele talking about, hey, I did not send that 14-year-old my underpanties. I did not bully little children. That was my fan. Maybe your team's like, hey, maybe don't do that one.
Sing what I want to say. So.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And today I only want to talk about the facts.
Ho, we got a little Ben Shapiro here.
So I hope that you'll be willing to listen.
I'm all ears and vibes. So sing that tune.
Here we go. Many years ago, I used to...
Facts. Bears eat beans. Battlestar Galactica. I don't know. It's just she said facts. Sorry.
So I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Here we go.
Remix.
I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way.
Why? You know, the fact that you gotta say that kind of makes it seem like maybe it was a little bit creepy, Colleen. Years ago, because remember, when she says fans, she means children, right? She made a bunch of videos like, you know, look. She made videos that appeal to children. So her fans are children. So when she says, back in the day, I used to talk to my fans, she's talking about children. And then she's like, so just picture, she said, because what she really said was, I used to message my some children, not in a creepy way, But yeah, okay. If you got to say that, so you shouldn't be messaging them, first of all, right? It's a little weird.
A lot of you are trying to suggest.
Maybe talk to their parents, That's a little bit better. Talk to mom and dad, okay? If you really want to take them to a show or something like that.
It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody.
Yeah, see, no. See, that's what I'm talking about. So she's saying she was trying to be besties, but from the outside looking in and from like the way it looks from this point of view, it looks like she is she's not trying. That's just her besties. That's her life. Like she's invested and she's in this circle of like children, right? 14 and under or something. Like I don't know what the youngest was, but these were all kids. I don't know. It's just a weird framing to be saying like, oh, you know what? I was just trying to be besties with them, and this is what I get for being a nice person, okay? And I was just a loser. I don't get it, man. Here, let me rewind it to make sure I got it straight.
But not in a creepy way, like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. It's kind of like
with children. When she says I was trying to be besties with children, that's more accurate.
Like a family gathering, and there's a weird aunt there who keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey, girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, ugh. That was me. But in group chats with my fans.
Yeah, that was me. But in group chats with children, yeah.
It was weird.
Okay, yes, okay, good. Okay, it was definitely weird. Thank you for saying that. So you should understand why people are saying what they're saying, right? That's just kind of a weird take. Like, how are you going to say, yeah, I was a loser, and that's why I was messaging children, and it wasn't creepy, but it was weird. But at the same time, it's just for your entertainment, and the fact you guys didn't get the facts straight. They were my fans, okay? They just weren't like.
My life online for over 15 years.
Hopefully, she addresses like, I guess what's a lie, right?
I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that, I feel like I'm.
Damn, I really wish I was more in tune because I saw a little bit about it a while ago, and it didn't look good. So for her, like, I just want to push back a little bit on, like, not in a creepy way, right? She was just trying to be besties. Reeking, I feel like that's whatever.
Friends, but in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare. Talking to my friends, but in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand.
Wait, here we go. Sorry, I have to get this.
Coming up to you and going like, "Hey, girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, ugh. That was me, but in group chats with my fans.
With children.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that, I feel like I'm talking to my friends, but in the beginning of my career...
Oh, she's like Kanye now. What, right? Kanye... Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that either. Kanye has his own thing. What did he say? He said, I'm out here talking like it's just you and me. That's what Colleen's saying.
I really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare.
Okay, yeah. See, with children, there was times, there was times in the DMs when I would overshare with children. Right? Just little editor's note.
Details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see.
I don't talk to children. I haven't talked to them for years.
Because I changed my behavior.
Because I no longer chat with children in the DMs.
Took accountability.
And I played you a song about it.
But that's not very interesting, is it? So.
Wait. Okay, wait. So I said when she said I took accountability, I translated that to her playing the ukulele and apologizing in this video, but she makes it sound like she addressed it before. But did she? But even if you did, like the response shouldn't be like, you guys are all lying, right? You guys are all lying. You're just doing this for entertainment, right?
Let's go on the toxic gossip train.
Oh, we're at the hook.
The locomotive's fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train. Steamroll over someone's reputation. on board.
Toxic gossip train. Gossiping how I actually did message children in the DMs in a weird way.
Close your eyes, otherwise you'll realize that the train is made of lies and that person you despise.
So what are the lies? Is that like in the next verse or something? Like what part of the song do we get to the lies? Because it's not in the hook.
Maybe didn't deserve to die, but hey.
What?
At least you're having fun.
Okay, I don't know what to make of this.
And that person you despise.
Let's see this.
Toxic gossip train. Hop on board, but close your eyes. Otherwise, you'll realize that the train is made of lies. And that person you despise maybe didn't deserve to die, but hey, at least you're having fun.
Wait, so she, I mean, it sounds like she's saying, hey, look, the toxic train is like all the lies and everything everybody's spreading about her. And it's a fun train. So you better get on, but close your eyes. Because then, if you look out the window or if you look around, you'll realize that that train was made of lies. And maybe that person didn't deserve to die. I'm guessing she's referring to herself, which is very concerning, or her reputation, which is like, I don't know, it's a bit dramatic if it's just your reputation, right? But, I mean, she can't be in a good place, right? Because all this is coming out and whatnot. But like, this is also not, this is not how you do it. And what are the lies? She's not in a good place. She's saying everybody's lying. But what exactly are the lies? When are we going to get to that in the song?
In all seriousness, I do think it's really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes.
Okay.
We should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried.
I do think that everybody should get a second chance because, this is what she's saying, because, you know, we should all not send underwear to minors and talk to bully and start friend groups with children in the DMs, you know.
Do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to take accountability, but that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
Yes, but that's how it works. I mean, like you pointing out that people are benefiting from your mistakes isn't like saying you didn't do them. You know what I mean? Like you still did the mistake. You still talk to the children. Just because people are talking about and making money off of you talking about children isn't addressing like you talking to children, right? So if there are, this is what I want to know from this song, okay? I'm hoping Needle Drop can break this down for me because maybe there's some stuff I missed. But if there are lies, right, that are being told about you that we don't realize that are, you know, on the whatever. If there are lies being told about you, what are those lies? And dang it, made me forget my train of thought. No pun intended.
I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video.
Let's see.
Nice. Yeah. I feel like I can already hear while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
Oh yeah, so whatever. If there are lies, what are the lies? Okay, that's.
I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh.
I don't think anybody would say that they wouldn't make a mistake like that. Well, maybe like that, yeah. But I mean, I don't think anybody's saying that they wouldn't make a mistake.
I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize.
No, nobody's perfect. Okay. Except except you with your ukulele skills. Those are pretty good.
Daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back. I'm sure you're disappointed in my shitty little song. I know you wanted me
like you. No, man.
Say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout. Hey everybody, I found someone new to harass. She did some things that I do not like in her past. So everybody gather round, cause we're about to attack. But not not based on facts. Oh no. Your loaded
So what is it? Okay, you said he took accountability. What did you take accountability for if you never did anything? And if you did do something, what is that? And if there are lies being told about you on this train, what are the lies? I should be nice though, because we're like not even 5 minutes in, so maybe the next 5 minutes she gets into that.
On the keys, you don't need any armor when you can hide behind a screen. So shoot me down quick, hit the click, and bam! My reputation's deceased.
Hey, it's a pretty good part. It's kind of like metaphoric, you know, because her reputation's deceased, and maybe this is the part in the song and in her life where she's like, "Yo, we're gonna switch up the pace and reflect a little."
Take a minute,
right? Because like the beat change, you know.
Talk about that girl Miranda sings. You know the one. Yeah, her. She's PG-13. It says that on my website, and it's always been that way. And that's why you won't find.
Oh, there was stuff about her live show. She just reminded me about, right? That was like kind of inappropriate, and there was like a girl that felt like she had like a child that felt like she was being. From what I remember, this is like, you know, telephone at this point, YouTube video telephone, where like this girl felt uncomfortable and she felt like she was put like in a position where she felt like way more exposed than she wanted to do, and everybody was laughing. I don't know the exact situation, but now that I'm remembering it, there was definitely more, and perhaps like a pattern of just inappropriate contact with children, whether that be digital, you know, conversations, or sending a physical item like underwear, or like that thing at the live show that somebody referenced. Yeah, so there was a lot there. And she's reminding me of the song.
Videos on the YouTube Kids app, anyway.
So she's saying I'm PG-13, bro. Like, you should know. Like, I get down like that. Is that what she's saying?
And that's why you won't find my videos on the YouTube Kids.
Ooh, that's terrible. I don't know. What are we doing? You know, everybody knows that, yeah, like I took accountability, but at the same time, I said myself I'm PG-13, which means I'm a little raunchy. And that's why my videos aren't on YouTube Kids, okay? So PG-13, everybody knows that means I gotta DM children. As if they're like my best friends, and then like shun one, and then turn them against each other, and have them put tampons in their mouth. You know, it's PG-13. Come on, y'all.
You know the one. Yeah, her.
I'm remembering stuff. I'm sorry. I just wanted to put this out because everybody would do it. Like, I gotta watch this. I saw this and didn't even realize that this was Miranda with her guitar, and I didn't, and then I realized what was going on. She's apologizing for. I mean, she said hi. That's the title of the video. Maybe it's not even an apology, but I realized that, like, oh no, this isn't reference to all this crazy stuff. This is insane.
It says that on my website, and it's always been that way. And that's why you won't find my videos on the YouTube Kids app. Anyway. I didn't realize.
Okay, that anyway. I mean, that wasn't natural. You know, she's just she put that in there just for the rhyme. You know, but anyway.
It was my responsibility to decide what was appropriate for every kid to see.
No, but that's not what people are saying. I don't think people have the video with the content, right? Nobody's ever said her content is like the problem here.
I've always relied on parents to decide if they're comfortable.
I've always relied on parents to decide if they're comfortable with me sending them panties to the house, and me talking to them in the DMs. Not by mouth, by text. For me, bringing them up on stage and making them feel weird.
With their
making them feel compromised.
My YouTube videos or coming to my live shows.
Oh, she did say that. She literally said that.
Relied on parents to decide if they're comfortable with their families watching my YouTube videos or coming to my live shows.
That's not good to say. If it is true that she made a girl feel uncomfortable by maybe putting her in a weird position physically where she felt like she was a little too exposed physically again, that makes that line that much worse.
Have I made?
Listen, like, she needs to take a break. She needs to go. That might be her home, but she needs to go home. You know what I mean? Like, this is not good. Her team was right. She's got to take a break. She's probably not doing okay mentally, so she should I don't know, go seek counseling. You know, figure out why is it, and maybe she's already done it. But if she had, she needs help regardless. If she hasn't got counseling for this whole situation with the kid, she needs to figure out what is it that made her want to, as an adult, be talking to a group of children as if they're like her, like the same as her, right? Like, it's just a little weird. And if she hasn't done that, she needs to figure that out. And if she has already done that, she needs a break, and she needs to just, you know, get away from all this. Because I get it. Okay, I know she's a person too, right? She's going through a lot. She isn't right, like, right now. You know, it's horrible. It's horrible for her. She's making it worse by being out and doing stuff like this. You know, and I don't know, she's just not making any sense, because she's saying she took accountability, but at the same time, all this stuff is just lies. So,
Yes.
Sing the tunes. Take it away.
Have I made lots of dumb mistakes? Yes.
Have I ever messaged? Okay, you get the point.
Sad that there are some fans who feel betrayed? Yes. But was my intention to manipulate?
Yes.
No.
With the song.
It doesn't really matter what my intention was, because it seems as though everyone's already decided on that.
No. That's not okay. You're right in that it doesn't matter what your intention was, because people are still affected whether or not no matter what your intentions was. It doesn't matter, not because the fans already decided. Like, she just seems a little off base to me with a lot of her points.
Let me tell you, it's not very fun to have millions of people all over the world call you the most vile, horrendous, disgusting life.
Again, I gotta see it. I don't want to say anything either way, because I don't have it fresh in my mind. And there was like chats released with like the kids, because she had group chats with them. But yeah, I know it's not fun. It's not good. I don't wish her to, you know, suffer in irreversible ways, you know. But at the same time, like, you can't be such a public figure and then do something like that and then have it come out and then just nobody's gonna say anything. You know, that's kind of what happens, right, when you mess up so publicly. But yeah, even with all that being said, like, you know, and to the kids affected, you know, I really, like I said, I'm not remembering crazy to the extent of what the messages said, but of course for them, right? Like, hopefully they're doing okay too, because they kind of, like, they didn't know any better, right? Like, they are just talking to their favorite celebrity in their head. Right? I don't know. I mean, that's the extent of the accusations that I'm aware of right now, right? There was like a live show thing that somebody came out and said the girl said that she was uncomfortable. She was just weirdly chatting and being kind of like bullyish and playing like almost like high school gossip, like high school friends, but with like kids, and she's like an adult. So I think the biggest criticism was that, and that she's like the live show thing, and that she's just a little creepy with kids.
Words that a person can be called, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that these things aren't true. Everyone
okay. Are they not true? Are they true or not? Like, if they're not true, can you please clarify and put the ukulele down? Or if they are true, can you just say like, hey, I'm getting therapy for this, or like, hey, I was messed up, or just don't say anything at all and just get your stuff figured out and let people talk their, you know, smack and everything, and just do your thing, right?
In my opinion, it doesn't matter that these things aren't true.
She's just out here playing victim.
Horrendous, disgusting, life-ruining words that a person can be called, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that these things aren't true. Everyone just believes that you are the type of person who manipulates and abuses children. So I just wanted to say that the only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats.
Oh, no, she did not. Oh my gosh. The only thing I've ever groomed was my 2 cats. Even though they are saying that I groom much more than that.
Who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans, and I'm not a predator, even though a lot of you...
I mean, she did not feel a little weird messaging fans that are kids. Even though I'm not a predator, Chris Hansen thinks differently. And so did the local authority. Okay, that's not true. It just rhymed. Okay.
It's 5 years ago.
Don't come after me. It was just off the cuff. Okay, that's not true. Nothing. She never met Chris Hansen, and I don't. So as far as I know, there was no authority involved. Okay.
Who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans, and I'm not a predator, even though a lot of you think so, because 5 years ago I made a fart joke.
What's the fart joke? Now I gotta look that up. So, like, okay, see, that's a little disingenuous. Right now, all that I've gotten from this song is like, hey, look, I didn't know I was supposed to talk to fans. When I talked to those fans, not children, she's not saying children. When I talked to those fans, it was not creepy. And I also made a fart joke. And I only groomed my cats. I mean, who knows? I'm sure people are saying wild stuff, like way more wild than I've heard, right? Because that's just the nature of how people are. But, like, I mean, what's as far as I know, what's been brought forward with receipts is probably already big enough for like criticism, you know? Right.
So, even though I know this video won't change anyone's mind about me,
no,
I still felt it was important to come on here.
Probably not.
Defend myself a little.
But you should do that and say what's not true and say what is true and how you took accountability. Other than rocking out with those sick tunes.
And take accountability.
That's what I'm saying. For what?
And
What are you
I just
taking?
wanted to say that to anyone out there who has ever supported me in any capacity, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. For what it's worth, I never had any bad intentions.
This is no good. I'm sorry. This is no good. It's like okay. What you're hearing is not true. I've taken accountability for it. And my intentions weren't bad. And my intentions don't matter because you guys already made up your minds. That's all.
Like shit.
She thinks she feels like SHIT, right?
I never had any bad intentions. But I do feel like shit.
That's understandable, right? I mean, it'd be one thing if she's saying like, I don't know, because you're talking to kids. I'd be one if her argument was the punishment doesn't match the crime. People are gonna have their own opinions about that, especially because she's talking to kids in a weird way, and it's just like, no, right? This just wasn't it. I mean, like, how do you? I don't know. This is just not it. It's almost like she should say, like, look, I got here because, not that it's right, but I'm getting, she'd be like, I'm getting therapy for this now. And like, I didn't understand this line because of her childhood, that would be like, to me, taking accountability and talking about like, this is not good because inappropriate relationships between adults and kids can make things blurry and you know what I mean? And like, it can probably mess kids up. But this is not what she's saying. She's in her head. The narrative is like, oh, I just made one simple mistake by talking to my fans, which I shouldn't be talking about. And now I'm like this creep. And it's like, no, there's more to it than that. But it does seem like what I heard somewhere that she's like, was like homeschooled or something and somewhat sheltered. And I don't know, it does seem like that could be a potential thing as to like why she thinks it's cool to just be chill with like kids, even though she's an adult, right? Kind of like Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson was always, brother, it's a whole other can of worms. But you know what I mean? The idea is like he was way too close to kids for his age. excuse me. And he was also a person who was like, from what I understand, very sheltered and homeschooled, I think, or if at all, because his dad was abusive and like it's a whole thing. But like, I feel like that would have been, I don't even know if that's the move, right? Probably the move is to just get therapy and like don't talk to nobody and just try to focus and be better yourself and see if you can make anything right with anybody, right? But she's gonna, and I've already seen it. There's a bunch more. Like, I feel like she just brought way more attention to herself by doing this, and she's already not doing okay. So, like I said, I will reiterate again. I don't wish the ultimate worst from her. I don't wish any irreversible pain her way. You know what I'm saying?
The toxic gossip train.
But this, like, what? Oh, we're back to the hook. You just hit me with like this emotion. Am I being manipulated right now? She hit me with like the whole, she feels like this. She feels so sad. And then I'm like feeling bad. And then she hits me with the toxic. I just got played.
Thank you. For what it's worth.
For what it's worth.
I never had any bad intentions. But I do feel like shit.
Like real. Sad. There's like a beat there. Serious. And action. Like this was a script.
Down the tracks of misinformation. Toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station.
Ooh.
Toxic gossip train.
I mean, this is a little creative. It's not right. It's not the move. It's the most inappropriate time, but it's like a little bit creative, right? It's totally wrong. I think the point of view from where this song is coming from is totally wrong. But like the toxic, like I'm gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the day. It's a manipulation, misinformation, manipulation station.
Guide me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Rumors look like facts when you don't mind the gaps.
The gaps of what? Information? Misinformation?
Survive in the crash, but hey.
See, like that's sad.
Oh.
Like that's like okay. No. This is odd. She right? Am I crazy that she's saying? Is she saying she won't survive as far as her reputation, or is she saying like, look, is she saying something deeper? And see, that's why I keep saying I do not want anything irreversibly bad to happen or anything to come of this, right? Like, I don't know. Like, can I say that? Can I say I don't want anything bad to happen to her while at the same time saying, like, look, it's still a little weird, right? The things you did were a little weird, like that you can't just wash that away.
I won't survive in the crash, but hey. I hope you had some fun.
See, like, again, that's...
Actually,
remix.
I feel like maybe
New music. Remix.
you guys know something.
Okay, here we go.
Seems like maybe you're confused about something. I don't know. Let me try to help. Sometimes people make a mistake and it doesn't make them a horrible person. Whoa. Sometimes people can make a mistake and they're still a good person. Crazy, I know. Sometimes people can make a mistake and you don't have to take
I don't get like
mistake.
I feel like there's an emotional pull where like I'm not gonna survive. That person didn't deserve to die. The toxic boss. It's like what? Oh, yeah.
no. And twist it up and grind it and add some lies to it and pulverize it and
okay, so it sounds like finally, it sounds like somewhat of a point is being made. She's saying like, nah, like there was some extra sauce being thrown onto it. Like people are making it way worse than it actually was. But since she's not super clear about it, she's just singing everything through a freaking ukulele song. Like she's not like nothing's addressed like sharp. This, that, bang, bang. This is true. This is not true. I've taken accountability for this when I did that, and you know, like there's nothing like that's happening. All I'm getting is a dope, freaking cool tune, bro.
Ruin a life and oh no. Sometimes people can make a mistake. It doesn't mean you gotta send them hate. Oh no. Sometimes people can make a mistake and you can kindly let them know and help them to grow.
Hey, you really shouldn't message children inappropriately, or like don't send like minors like underwear, and like you shouldn't like be like way too invested into like friend groups with minors when you're like a fully grown adult. Like DMs is not good. Group chats, no good. Like maybe like singling one out and becoming like friends and talking behind each other's backs. Not really good. Like that. You know, like what? That's what she's saying. That we should that collectively somebody should have done for her.
Sometimes people make mistakes. Simply because they made a mistake.
And that mistake doesn't make them a terrible human. Just makes them human. I knew it. Oh my God, beautiful. Okay, so she's just saying just because she chatted with kids inappropriately in the DMs and in the chats, and that she's still human. Like this, okay. Oh, yeah. Again, it's like I feel internally conflicted because it's like I don't want to make her feel any worse than she already does. Okay, I know you know she feels horrible as it is, but all I got from this video is what you're hearing is not true, and at the same time, what you did hear about, I already took accountability for. Also, those are all lies, and I hope you're having fun. And my reputation will never survive. And like something super dark, like, you know, that person on the train tracks didn't deserve to die. That only makes it, like, what is going on? Your team was correct in that you probably shouldn't have put this out. Okay, is that it? Or did she go back?
What do I know?
Yep. I don't know.
Fuck
I don't know
me, right?
Yeah. Yep. So that's that. Again, like, that's all I gotta say. Like, I don't know. She's obviously not in a good place. There's a lot of dust on my monitor. She's not in a good place. Like, you want to feel bad for her, but at the same time, through this song, it seems like she's not really, like, she cares more about preserving her reputation. I don't know. I don't even know what this is. This is a long version of like, look how you made me feel. I hope you're happy. But like, she's not addressing anything. Like I said, she just said what you heard is not true. She's already taking accountability. And you know, she's still human. Okay. She didn't talk about any specifics. And this, oh my God, this is going to be a way to draw as much attention to the situation as possible. Or maybe not an active situation, but whatever had happened in the past. And honestly, all this makes me want to do is look more into it. And if I look more into it, I feel like that's just going to make this look worse given the context of what happened. Like, what? I'm going to be like mind blown. Like, what? She made this song in response to these accusations? Like, I don't know this, but yeah, she dropped a banger. Not going to lie. But yeah, that is something, isn't it, folks? Yeah, again for the last time. If she's really going through it, like super bad, of course, I hope nothing bad comes of it. I hope she doesn't have to feel any worse than she already has to. But it's like, she's just gotta separate herself and try to heal with some therapy or something. and for the children who may feel affected by this, who feel, I guess some of them are adults now. Like I know one of them was like a YouTuber. Hopefully they get something out of this in a positive way. Like, hey, finally somebody's like seeing like what the heck's going on. Like justice is somewhat, maybe not justice, but at least it's out there. Like they're not crazy, because that can be damaging, right? For the developing mind. But yeah, this is a wild one just because I don't know what to, like, there's just so many weird parts to it. And most of which I'm not even aware of. Like I said, what I know and what I can remember off the top of my head, I already shared with you. But yeah, that's that. If you like the video, don't forget to like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. This was a long one. Peace.